Okay. So you're going back to the inn. You guys walk in and you see them at a table. There is room at the table. She greets you, the lady that I described for them earlier, and says, "Oh, you must be here with your friends. They've already established a room." And
even though they look messy.
Oh yeah, you guys don't look like samurai.
Yeah, but we still would have our badges.
Okay. So yeah, I would say she would.
I would do.
She would say that to you.
Make sure that it was like.
She would say that to you when you sat down. If she didn't say it when you walked in.
Well, we would probably just see them and.
Yeah, we're upstairs.
I mean, unless you're not going to sit with them.
No, we are. That's why, like I said, I don't want to pretend to be somebody that we're not. I just don't want it to be super.
Well, yeah. Then once you sat down, she would greet you, assuming you're the, rest of the party, and take your order and etc. Go from there. She'll bring you some food and bring you some tea and some rice and.
The rice here is fantastic.
It is perfectly moist.
Perfectly moist.
Please don't ever say that to me again.
Sorry. I will sit down and
Why
be
would
like,
you say that? That's weird.
I bought you these and whip out 3 squids on a stick.
You can't bring your own outside food in here.
Just a tentacle.
Yeah, I got
Tentacle.
Is it honorable to bring someone else's food into an establishment that sells food?
Apparently, we're allowed to do whatever we want for samurai.
Rude food.
You're right.
I mean, kinda, yeah. I mean, no one's gonna
Who's
say
gonna say anything?
But they'll think it.
or the law.
Kizzo, you might say something?
Kid, what? Oh, yeah.
Who owns this place?
Her.
She owns it, or she just
The inn she owns.
Her and her kids.
Her and her kids. Yeah.
What did
I
you
have
give us
her
a name
one boy
for,
watching your
by the way?
Oh yeah, her name
I missed
is.
it.
I mean, I might have said it. I don't know at this point. There's too many names.
Whose name were we thinking of?
The inn owner.
Look up
I guess I would
Japanese girl
say,
name.
Maybe I didn't give it to
So
you.
is she
CHIYU. Chiyu.
CHIYU?
Yep. Chiyu.
Yeah.
So is she
Her name's
does
Sai.
she know the other, this town is weird. Does she know other business owners?
So, yes,
Owners for sure.
the name that we've already heard before, Kizzo. He owns a art shop in the Market District. A market.
She had not heard of Doro.
Okay.
The other, if you asked her.
Okay.
I don't remember if you did, but I just gave you free
It's
information.
like Kizzo's art dealership. The other Crane, Amanu, the friend of Doji.
Oh, he has a friend?
Yes. Oh, I guess we
Okay,
figured
so
that.
you guys
Okay.
just give us the rundown of everything?
Yeah, it's like we're trying to put together whether or not Amanu owning these paintings obviously dealt with.
Amano is the artist of the
Dope.
paintings.
Oh, okay.
He's not, the guy you're looking for owned them, but the guy that was his friend painted them.
Like he's been around a couple, but hasn't been around for a couple days. But I think he's one of the people that are missing.
No, the
Amano?
The Amano is not one of the ones that's missing.
Yeah.
He's one you can seek out. She does not know where
yeah.
he is.
There's
She's
also
seen
one-
him around this area.
With the scorpion?
She's seen the scorpion,
There's another scorpion.
There's another scorpion.
You should
and
be
she's
easy to
seen
win.
Amano around the merchant
wearing a cat
district.
mask instead of like what I have. So yeah, he should stand.
And then
out.
Toru is missing, but that was one of his friends too.
Right.
And you found out that he's
So is
missing.
Fubatu, the Ronin, is missing as well.
But this Ronin, there wasn't
Different
a name.
Different
for it.
Ronin?
This is
Oh.
this Ronin.
Potentially different runner.
Potentially
Different Ronin because the kid said he'd seen him as a bouncer.
Yep.
But the
Down
missing
at this place.
the missing Ronin had an eye patch.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you tell her to let us know if Amano shows up?
Mm-hmm.
If he's looking for him, I feel like he would be down to give us information, knowing that we're also here looking for him.
I would think so. I told her next time if she sees him that yes, find out where he's at in case we need to get a hold of him.
I think based on the garb you guys have just put on, it would be a good idea for you guys to go to the dockside, to go to the waiting cat, question that Ronin, and then
Actually, I want to
we
side.
can look for the Scorpion or Amano.
Okay.
I called the boy over. The other.
Okay. Yes, under samurai. Would you like a refill?
Yes, but that's not why I called you over here.
You're just bad at your job.
Give him a task to go stand somewhere else. Tie up both boys.
Say, when you found out that they were hanging down, he's the one that basically called out that.
Yeah, he's the one who just kind of blurted out, "Oh, waiting cat! I see him down there." Wait, well, what were you doing there?
Yeah. That's what I asked him. It's like, what were you doing down at the waiting cat?
We'll know if you're lying.
Just say don't lie to us, boy.
Simply trying to turn a boo into two.
So it's a gambling house.
Yes.
It's like,
Clever.
what should I know about? What should I know about this place? Who do you know there?
Is there?
I'm giving this kid a 3rd degree about everything about this place.
Oh my god.
So what exactly did you say again?
What he does when he goes there, who he knows there.
Mm-hmm. All right. Wow, who is this guy? His name is Hade. Hade.
Yes, who is this guy?
I'd hate to find out.
Oh!
I'd hate not to know.
It's like, he's one I've seen there often. Usually, heavily under the influence and demanding money.
Are you? Oh, he's the one. He's the pit boss there.
More than that, he's just another customer that he's talked to. He doesn't really have any juicy info. He just tells you, Hade's a guy that you'll see when you go there usually. You know, he's a nice guy. He's doesn't quite understand the value of money when he's high. He'll often make trades against his favor.
Who are you friends with there?
I don't go there often enough to make friends.
That's not what I asked.
I go there, I do my business and leave.
What table do you gamble at?
I don't know if there is tables. He's
What
like,
do you gamble?
whatever they play it. They play a dice game there. So he'll tell you about the dice game, yeah. But he sits where he's open, stays for a hand or two. Whether he wins or loses, he gets out of there because he doesn't want to get caught.
Gotcha.
Sometimes I win, sometimes I don't.
Okay.
But yeah, he won't. I mean, it's not like he's a little teenager. He's not that.
Right.
He's not a regular yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Right. Gotcha.
He's just getting addicted right now.
Sure. Okay.
I mean, he's probably one of the only people in town that actually makes an honest wage. You know, besides the merchants. You
Because he's
know.
only a kid.
Yeah.
He doesn't know yet.
Yeah. That doesn't mean he hasn't explored, you know, the brothels and the gambling houses.
Okay. Leave us.
He's by that time. I mean, she's calling out to him probably
Yeah.
by now, anyways, for him to bustle off and do something.
Should we try to get a hold of some opium to start for palm greasing? I feel like if someone's addicted to opium, it'd be easier to
You
get
you
it
would
out.
have heard about several opium dens in town by now. I haven't mentioned them. I probably missed it, but there's a couple opium dens that are popular in town.
Unfortunately, I was thinking the same thing, but...
They're in the Wallow.
You can identify them by the smell.
Yes. What's the smell?
How do they smell like?
Well, unsmoked, sort of flowery, but smoking sort of similar to incense, like a bitter incense type smell.
Interesting.
It's the best I can come up with. Flowery because poppies, I guess.
I feel like it would be useful to have some on hand.
Alright. I guess that's on us.
Yep.
But yeah, the
You guys go
Wallow.
buy the opium.
The Wallow
Carry it
would be
around.
the area where you would find an opium den. You've heard of two. talking around town. I didn't tell you. I should have told you with somebody, but the Golden Dream and the Green Rest are the two primary opium dens in town.
Who owns them?
R. Kelly under the Golden Dream.
At this point, you don't know yet.
The R stands for Ronin.
But you can assume
Kelly.
it's people that are less honorable.
Yeah, I know. I
But
just
you
want to
don't-
know which less honorable people,
Well-
but pick which one to go
I
to.
bet
I don't
Kizzo
think they know yet.
knows
Yaburo.
it has
Okay.
opium.
As
I would, yeah. Their peasants at the inn wouldn't know.
Hey, I'm gonna
which
sniff.
crime lord owns which
Right.
you know
I'm gonna sniff.
underground activity here.
Sniffing
Figure
it.
that out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
let's go.
sniff the paintings. Do they smell flowery?
or bitter incensey.
Go ahead.
Because they're associated with Kizzo. Kizzo's about art, and I'm assuming he puts opium in his art, and that's what he's selling. It's like, I didn't sell you drugs, I sold you this Sumai
Did he
painting.
waste his own opium on that?
Well, no, these two were trying.
That's how he gets it out to people. He puts it in the painting.
Yeah. And then you just
Brandon's
smoke.
like,
All you have to do is roll up the painting and spit it, and you're good,
Yeah.
right?
Is opium like underground shit, or does people just like regularly smoke it? Like, is it legal?
Once you spend a little, no, it's not legal.
Okay.
But
Come on, dude. Can't legalize it.
I
I don't know
mean,
anything about drugs.
Not legal, not legal, not done openly and talked about openly, except for apparently here.
Good to know.
Still done, still, you've heard about it.
It's like going to Colorado.
I know we talked about somebody who,
I'm a
weren't you
giraffe.
just there?
What? What are you talking about?
Gotcha. I don't know what I was saying.
Give me that.
Bring in the SWAT. We got her.
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm calling the police. So, would that be a survival?
Oh, that's what I was looking
Call
for.
police.
No, to sniff the painting.
To sniff the painting.
Yeah. Aesthetics, martial arts, and melee.
You can do a medicine, probably. Because you've never encountered opium before, I would be like a difficulty 5 medicine.
Well, hold on. Consult the backstory.
I'll give it 4.
As he
I'll give you a 4 medicine.
I'll do it Earth, so I have memory and calm. Trying to. Do I remember this drug from back in the day?
I have good medicine. Can I assist him by?
You could-
By telling them if you can, if you pass a check first
Okay.
at difficulty 2, and can explain to him what it looks like.
Okay.
What it looks like.
What what opium would look like. Do you know what you're looking for?
I'm sniffing. I'm looking with
What
my
it smells
nose.
like.
Oh,
It
yeah.
always knows.
I definitely pass, and I'll get some opportunity to.
Okay, so now, go ahead and
give him
a
a
dice because
shoulder
you passed.
massage.
What dice do I add?
You get a white.
You need a white.
Because
I need a white.
Yeah,
I'm
that white's
trained.
He had some coffee, put it under his nose to
And-
like
yeah.
reset. The
And that means I gotta keep an extra. I
Right.
gotta keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells like.
Here we go. Here comes the dude. Here comes the crab. The crab's coming in clutch.
Crab's coming.
Oh, dude, I fucking nailed that. All right, let's see here.
Remember, you only can keep equal to your Earth stat plus 1 white.
Yeah.
You
So
can't keep all of those.
I know, but
that one keeps exploding. Huh?
yeah, I am.
Nice.
All right, so I got 4 successes and an opportunity. Or no, you need 5, so I have 5 successes. Yeah. What's it smell like, baby?
He did kill that.
5 successes, only 1 strife with
You
that too.
definitely smell opium, but not necessarily in the ink. You're not smelling exactly how he described what it would be like raw, but you are smelling what it would kind of smell like smoked.
So we
Like
get
the stale opium
so he gets
smell.
ripped
So
and
like,
paints.
so like the painting is smoke damage. Basically, it does smell like smoke, but it does not smell like raw opium.
All right, so they don't put opium in this paintings, but they smoked it while they painted.
Or while it was next to them or in the room or.
Yeah.
in
But we now know he does opium. Opium's done around these two.
I was
Confirmed.
shocked.
Confirmed though.
Confirmed with 5 successes.
So Kizo could possibly be an opium dealer. Because that's where he got the paintings.
No,
Right?
he got the paintings from his
No,
friend.
he made it. Oh,
His friend paints the painting.
Amanu paints at the crane.
Oh, okay.
But Kizo runs a gallery for this type of painting.
Right.
So, but you haven't been there
So
yet to see, but-
so we don't know if
We should go to Kizo's art gallery and compare the paintings.
Yeah, but they're not very good.
Oh, I haven't seen Kizo's paintings. They might suck too.
I mean, yeah, your guys' opinion, they're not terrible, but they're not.
well, he's-
Personally, I think they look pretty good. As a crab who doesn't know shit about art.
Outside of this,
We were in the crane lands for a while, though. We probably saw some pretty impressive.
right? Yeah, outside of this town, you don't think it would be taken super serious as art, but in this town, people buy and sell lots of stuff.
Maybe to me, because I'm a
All they
crab,
want
this
is
is
that-
really good, but the stuff we saw in the other lands is just like godly art. That's just
All they
even
want
next
is,
level.
I mean, basically here,
So-
people are selling anything they can to get another hit.
Even each
this
other.
Yes.
Amano, was he Doji like buying his paintings from him to like help
Or
him
giving
out?
them.
I'm
We haven't
sure.
figured that out yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just know that
Possibly,
they were
but
friends.
you know that you could go search
What are the
him.
paintings of? They're just random like
Quite
cherry blossoms or okay, so
it's
nothing like
he's got examples,
dick
but
pics
yeah.
we know
Any poppy blossoms?
we know that Amano
Sure.
has come looking for him many times. And
Or is it
he's
because then he's
afraid.
concerned for his friend,
Well,
or
you-
because
you
he
know
was
that he's a good friend.
keeping him in cash?
You know he's a good
Oh.
friend.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
You did hear that.
Okay, but again, I
Yeah.
say, is it because he's a friend who is concerned that his friend is missing, or that his money is gone? The person who was
A friend with opium is a friend indeed. That's that old rhyme.
there's something to keep in mind when
If
we're
you got
like,
opium and I got paintings, we
questioning
go together.
him.
Yeah, that's how they say it.
Imagine like we're both just so strung out that that it's like we have little bits of change and be like, I painted you this picture, give me a penny. And he's like, oh dude, I wrote you this poem, give me a penny. We just like whenever we find money, we're just trading back and forth.
I'm
just,
giving it to you for nothing.
just to get another hit.
Draw me something.
Like, what the fuck are you gonna do with all these drawings? But whatever. I mean,
I'm gonna get ripped and look
Yeah,
at them.
let's go to Kizo's.
All right.
Kizo's is the decision.
And we're going
We,
to the waiting.
You're going
cat or
to the
whatever.
waiting cat.
Oh, no, I want to go to the Waiting Cat, too.
Well, if Kizo is the crime boss, then maybe the dirty ones go there.
So no one's.
But the gambling ring.
Again, we're just trying to blend in. We're not like undercover, pretending not to be. Who
Are
we
you
are, 'cause
seeking
I
out
feel like that would
any
not
one of
be
the
honorable.
any one of these 5 people I named off? Are you seeking anybody out, or you're just going to? the
We are
waiting
not
cat?
seeking anybody out yet. We were just, I don't know who's going where now. Are you
Okay.
guys going to the
I think fancier
waiting cat
dressed
and we're
samurai
going
make more
to
sense to go to
art
the
gallery?
art gallery versus the
Fair.
gambling den.
All right. Well,
Hang on one
I
second.
mean, yeah, just
So
look
me and you
around
would-
and
yeah.
see.
Whoever's going where, we'll.
He
go.
wants to go to the cat because he's a scorpion.
All right.
He's one step above a tortoise. So
Give me one
he wants to
second.
go to the. Ooh.
Dude, are you about to duel him right now? That was a dig.
He didn't say it in game.
I didn't.
I know he didn't really say that to my face, did you?
Dude, we're both like mad stressed too. So if we did duel, who knows what would even happen?
Ooh, misprint in this adventure. All about
Dude, yeah, dude, call him up and tell him to hook us up with the 3rd adventure, 5th one or something. Something free. Give us more
One
dice or
place says
something.
waiting cat is in dockside. Another place says it's in the merchant district.
Maybe there's 2.
Too bad, it's in the dockside.
Venn diagram. It's in both.
Ooh. Yeah, it's just really big.
They franchised.
The one in Dockside is kind of shitty.
That's the original. I prefer the original.
It went downhill when the management changed.
Oh yeah, the dude left and opened up a new one and left that one to someone else, and the person who left it in charge with ruined it.
Yeah, they obviously.
So I'm assuming you tell her, or where are you going?
Me and Bram are going to Kizo's.
And we'll
art.
check out. What time of day is it? Would it be normal for us to go to an art gallery at this hour?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
You remember you guys stayed outside of town, so you arrived at morning, so you didn't get there at a weird time to avoid this.
So what about
You passed on to her
You
information you got from Waiting Cat.
everything.
So, do you remember that information?
Yeah.
Melissa out of character?
What information?
Whatever he passed on to you about the waiting cat place.
Just all I have really is the Ronin is bouncing.
The Ronin
there.
is the bouncer.
Is it
that
eye patch
the one
Ronin?
with the eye patch or without?
That's without. Eye patch is
the
the
one
missing.
that's missing.
And the missing Ronin eye patch guy hanged out with the scorpion.
No, we don't know any. We just know that the Ronin was just in the list of missing people that we got from the map.
I could have swore when I walked back down, someone said he hung out with the scorpion.
We might have been asking if it was the same.
You might
one,
have.
but then
I might have said that. If I did, then
I don't remember
Hopefully
that
you
it was
remember.
the same Ronin.
I
I don't remember that. I think we all thought that it was.
Yeah.
We made
Yeah.
that connection ourselves. I don't think Brad actually said that.
Yeah, I think Brad confirmed they were not the same Ronin.
yes.
Did you confirm that they weren't, or you just?
Well, the Ronin
confirmed
that's
that they
missing
were?
is not the Ronin that's the bouncer,
Yeah.
because the Ronin that's bouncer is not missing.
Right.
So,
Yet.
right, true.
So, given the information, I speculate that they're
But you know about Hade, his friend,
yes.
and Hade is a Ronin.
Hade's a Ronin.
Wait,
Oh, we
which
did not have that information.
which friend? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was waiting to figure out who Hade
Oh, yeah.
was to put him in a category.
Yeah, Hade. Well, he told you he was a Ronin.
He's the. I think I just put it on not
He,
paying
yeah,
attention.
I didn't hear that part either. He just said that he was the one that was
he's
loud.
Doji's
And he's
Doji's
bad with
friend.
money when high.
So Fubatu.
Oh,
has
yeah,
friends-
no.
Oh, we were going to the opium place.
Hade
And Hade he gave you a description of Hade. But
Hade
Okay.
is just
6'8".
a regular at the waiting
You gotta buy
tent.
some.
yes.
Yeah. We'll
And
go.
it just so happens he's another Ronin.
So yeah, we'll buddy up with Hade then.
Okay.
If you're, are you gonna go to the waiting? Are you going
Yeah.
with us to the opium then?
No, I'm just going. I'll just go to the cat.
Wait, isn't Hade's at the waiting cat? He's
Yeah,
the-
but we're gonna go get a little something before
oh,
we
yeah, yeah,
go.
yeah,
That
yeah.
way we can make
That's
friends
right.
with Hade. If that's what he's into, then we can be like, hey, do you
Gotcha.
wanna come? Like,
Hey, dude. Hade ood.
Hade, dude.
Hade ood.
yeah. So we can get him like, wanna
All right, so you guys.
wanna do a thing?
All right, so
We're splitting the party three ways.
who's going
Yeah,
where?
we are.
You're buying opium. You
But we
two,
know where
right?
we're all at.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys are gonna go from the opium to the waiting cat,
Yes.
though.
So we
so-
know you're going to the art gallery, and then we'll just
So
come
who's
back
going to the art
in
gallery?
between.
Us
You
two.
two.
Yeah,
Where are you
one
going?
who's
I'm
most
going
qualified to look at art.
to the cat.
You're going to the waiting cat now, not
Yeah, not with them.
with them. Okay.
All right.
Keep in mind, samurai do end up going missing a lot apparently around this town, so be on
Carry your
P's and
mace. And your
And that's
whistle.
why I said before we do all of this, like
I don't know why, but
we're like come back to the inn tonight.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably
don't
because-
not come back because
Yeah, whatever you do, don't not come back.
then we're gonna know that you're missing, and
Point
then
stuff.
whatever.
Close
But we know where you went. Don't deviate from where you're supposed to be
Don't go to a secondary location.
without checking in first.
Yeah.
And always go in twos unless you're him who has to go alone right now.
Call me and check in when you get there. Tell me you got there safe.
I'll do the symbol.
All right. Who wants to go first? Ask chat.
What's closest? If we
Dark.
leave right here, what do we do?
Probably. And he's only listening to us while he does other stuff.
Okay. Let's do
Opium first.
You two
Okay,
first.
us first, sorry.
I'll do you two first.
I think opium us him, but yeah.
I'm excited about the opium purchasing, so
Yeah.
I kind of want to save that for
Who last?
yeah.
Oh, so I-
Hey, you
maybe
always
not.
like three
Maybe
I
not
guess I
last.
should make it.
Please.
I guess I should make it interesting.
You always save
What?
the opium
It should-
for
it
last.
should- I just think it's
What's
funny
the
that they're
plural?
buying
Is it opii?
Opii.
Opius?
Opiuatomi.
Can I get 2 opiums?
How many of the opiums can I get for this much?
I'll have 3
You
opiums,
just walk in
please.
like the most awkward
Yeah.
drug buyer ever.
I'm not
You're
a cop.
full on say right here. I
I'm not
have
a
3
cop.
koku. How much opium can I have, please?
They're like, bring out
3?
crates
Oh,
of
it's
it.
about
Well,
about a dime bag.
They hand you the keys and they walk away. It's
Yeah.
yours now.
I'm not gonna be in full samurai.
But that's just the idea of that's funny. It's 2 full samurai coming over like, I have lots of money. Give me opium, please.
Yeah, it makes sense that we go first.
The
then
worst
Derek,
undercover
then
cop ever that they send on a drug bust
I'm
operation.
literally an undercover cop because I'm just a cop with a cover over.
Hey, I'm undercover as a cop, so I'm definitely cool. Where's the opium?
All
Hey, you kids!
So you're going to see
Opium
Boss
here?
Kizzo, huh?
We're gonna
Yeah.
go check out his art gallery. We're not necessarily going to see him.
Yeah, we're casing.
We're
the joint.
assuming he might be there.
Splendid Visions.
Well, he wants.
Wait,
to
wait,
play
wait.
me, so he's
We
gonna
should
be looking
brainstorm.
forward to-
That's the name of the place.
Splendid Vision.
Splendid Visions.
Wait, real quick, before we go in and just start
Should we
shooting our
take
mouths off,
the
what are we
paint-
trying to
Remember, he's a moneylender that, you know.
He wants his money. That's what I just told him.
Remember Dudos and coin.
Yeah, boy, we
okay.
got paintings. I want to compare the paintings that we have with the paintings that are in here.
So, but we should be gathering information. I just wanna get a loose outline of what we're gonna do before we go in, and he starts talking to us, and then I do the thing where I'm like,
Your rice is moist.
it only happens with women.
Well, I mean, Kizzo might be a girl.
Oh yeah, maybe it is.
Bugs Bunny is sometimes a girl, so Kizzo could be too.
What? Where you-
And
Kisso's-
Sotomano.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and we, Amano.
Does he have dealings
Do-
with him because he's got those paintings?
You guys thought the names were over? Oh no, there's plenty more.
Doji owes him money, but I feel like maybe he would give us information on Doji because he wants him found too.
That's what
'cause
I
he
mean.
wants
He
him
wants
money.
his money. He
So
wants
should
his
we
money.
be
So
like,
he
hey,
might be willing to tell you, like, all right, so when was the last time that any of your guys saw him? Where was he?
all right,
The
all
only,
right.
the only
How much-
negative to that is if he's the one that made Doji go missing.
I love how
It
there-
could be.
of all
Well,
the
either
millions
way,
of options in this adventure, there's not one circumstance where they assumed the players would buy opium. I love you guys. Great.
What the?
We made the joke about bribing people with money, and we're like, we could use money, or we could use the money to buy opium and bribe them with that.
That's just a ridiculous oversight on there. It's a great way to grease palms.
I mean,
I mean, because not only are we
why
like
give them
bribing
money
them,
to
but
buy opium? We'll just cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
yeah,
Give them the opium.
Exactly.
get the opium, have him smoke the opium, and get all like loose lipped.
let's put some gunpowder and cocaine in the
They're gonna
opium.
start getting the shakes and be like, "Oh, that's what I want."
Look at this fat sack.
Hey, get that oh grimacy opium, the good shit, the overseas
It's all minty.
shit.
They don't like it.
Oh yeah, dude, would mint opium be good or bad? Thoughts?
Menthol.
Menthol opium. Okay. All right. Yeah.
And yeah. That
It
note,
could be worse than opium, probably.
Newport, look into that. Opium.
Yeah, look into menthol opium flavor.
Hey, Newport, have we got an idea for you? Hear me out. Opium.
No, the opium flavored cigarettes. They don't have opium in it. They just taste like.
They don't
opium.
have opium in it.
It's like non-alcoholic beer if you drink enough of them.
Ooh, even better. Whoever does opium and cocaine, team up, make cokium.
Ooh, cocoa. Oh yeah, you know where I'm going.
Yeah, it's like a
Cocoa.
brown, but next level.
Cocoa? From Pocahontas again?
Cocoa.
All right.
Cocoa Puff.
So yes, are you guys arriving at these splendid visions by now?
I
It's
want,
not far away.
I want those
Yes.
paintings, by the way, when we leave,
Yeah.
because we're going to the painting place.
Sure.
So
Yep, I gave it to you.
Okay. So
They were just laying on the table, so you just took
Alright,
them.
yeah. Has it been scenes? How many scenes have ended since I checked that and talked to the girl about?
0.
Just making sure.
I mean, scenes. You guys haven't really stopped doing
Right.
anything. I mean, I guess.
If
No,
none,
we're gonna say none.
Never
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna say none because
I'm
with that.
we're all flowing to each other right now.
Yeah, dude, we're flowing.
Just another social climate question. These money lenders and them, is that like a underground thing?
Huh?
Like money lenders? Like Kizo, if we went in and we were like, hey, we heard you were lending people money, would he be like, what the shut the fuck up? What are you doing?
Not necessarily. You'll see when you research a little bit, but that's like where the pawn shops and stuff come in.
Okay.
I mean, usually the money lenders are giving.
Okay,
something.
so it's
like a Western Union.
it's above the table kind of shit.
Yeah, it's not. It's I mean, maybe not in the the opium den. You might
Yeah.
trading drugs for money, no, but trading pawn shop goods.
All right.
You could go.
All right.
You'll see.
Okay.
But for right now,
Gotcha.
that's what that'd be all you know.
I mean, I would only have general common knowledge
Yeah, you
anyway,
wouldn't think.
being a monk.
I want to really, really look at this
All right,
painting.
so you're at these
and look at
splendid
their paintings.
visions. You do not see anybody that fits the description of Boss Kizzo. But it is a gallery, and there are paintings for sale. And
I'm gonna do two
I'm
things
not gonna
here.
make you roll because after a few minutes of searching, you find other paintings that are signed the same way, also done by your
All right, well,
friendly local.
I was gonna look and I was gonna sniff, but we found him already.
I mean, I'm not gonna make you roll for it because there's not that many paintings here, and you have one in your hand with a signature. It doesn't take long to be like, oh look, same dude.
So, are you sniffing out hot?
Have to make sure it's authentic.
But I mean, you want to sniff more, you can.
I don't need to sniff more. The sniffing's only to figure out if the paintings have a similar smell or if they're signed the same. It works.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're signed. This one smells like he had a fresh bowl. This one more like he was at the end of a bowl.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Are you gonna ask to speak with Kizzo, or are you just gonna check out the?
I would just ask who is in charge of the money lending and the collections
No.
of the money lending, because I assume they're not going to be like, yeah, here, talk to the boss with no appointment.
I actually know at that they would. The worker that's there would go get him, and you would recognize. That is the other moneylender. They don't have a picture of Kizzo. Sorry.
No Kizzo photos?
Nope.
I'm gonna Google Kizzo and see what comes up.
Yes.
So,
He is a older gentleman, grandfatherly looking face. He comes up and greets you very friendly. Hello, samurai. Are you here to look at my wonderful paintings? They're all for sale,
in part, we're also looking for a man by the name of Doji. We understand he owed you a little bit of money.
Yes, I fear he may have skipped town. He is one who's not paid his debts, one of several.
Well, hopefully after our job is done, we can get that sorted out for you. So,
Oh yes, I see you are a magistrate. Yes, sir. I assume you are investigating then. Good. I hope you find him so he can pay me back. I would hate to have to search him down myself.
well, then, any information you might have on him, his comings and goings, his associates, anything that could help us find him. We understand that you're probably busy, so
So you're just asking for him to help with what? You're not asking about anybody else in town. You're just asking about
right
him
now,
missing.
I just want any information he has gathered on Doji while trying to collect the debts.
He would. Well, no, it did say he was the one who went out and did it, right? I figured he'd have goons for that, but I guess not.
If you want something done right.
Yep. I was just about to say no. He would.
It's a little more terrifying if old man's just going out by.
Yeah, I was about to say no. He wouldn't do that himself, but no, that's what the mentor says.
Does he have a cane?
It's if he does, it's got to have a sword in it.
I was gonna say.
Right now, he doesn't have a king, but
D&D character's name. I'm Kane Sword.
well, he's not. He has not done any sort of investigation into the matter. He is. He is simply too busy to search out everyone who owes him some money. When they have disappeared for a sufficient amount of time, I may hire someone to look for them. However, I would investigate those smugglers.
Go on. Smugglers.
Isn't that the Azif and
Azif.
Yumiko?
Yep.
Kazuga?
Young
But basically, he can, as we go on, he can explain basically the situation in town and identify major players, and
Why-
you'll get a lot of the same information from him.
If I were to,
if you ever, what's that?
why does Doji owe you money?
He borrowed money.
Like,
I
is it
mean,
like what's like? What was the exchange that went down that he owes you money? Like,
He purchased these paintings and didn't pay for them. He put like an IOU basically for
Right.
paintings.
So, what's your personal relationship
That's what I'm
to Kakita Amano? Is he just someone you buy paintings from?
Oh yes,
or-
he is one of my steady artists. He helps populate the gallery.
Do you-
One of the best in town, I say. Look at some of these fine works.
Is
you sure
it-
you wouldn't like to buy one?
Potentially. But do you know him on a personal level or strictly professional? I've heard that he's a friend of Doji. A good friend.
I could see that. I've seen them hanging around before, but no, I don't do much business with him other than giving him sufficient money for the paintings that he provides me.
Could you tell us where to find him?
He was in... You're in the Merchant District right now, right? Yes. So he's gonna say, go ahead and do a commander or courtesy.
I will do it under courtesy.
What are you using?
I'll do water, I suppose.
Okay.
Keep it loosey goosey.
water's calm, right?
Calm, staying calm.
Earth is calm.
Trying to be.
Water's
all right.
charm.
Yeah,
Charm works
I'll be.
too.
I'll be charming. And what's my target number on this? Am I allowed to know?
1. Because you picked air. Or because you picked water.
All right. Well, I got 3.
If you would have picked earth, it would have been 3. You don't have to take that strike. If target number's 1, you can... But I know I did tell you other successes get you more, so...
I'll take it.
That's fine. I just... He has an apartment above a sandal maker's shop here in the Merchant District. But I have not seen him in a few days.
Okay. Are we in the Market District?
Yes,
Pretty
it's
already.
not far from here. Brandon, you got anything to add?
I need to talk to him alone before I add anything.
We're gonna have a quick sidebar.
Okay.
These paintings, I think, are the ones that why he owes him money.
Mm-hmm.
What if we just gave him back the paintings?
To free him up from the debt?
Yeah, and then this dude won't want him dead or something. I don't know. And then he might want to help us more because we're giving him back and repaying the debt.
Or
Since he has connections deeper in the city than we do.
good idea, but one better. What if we just buy the paintings, basically cover Doji's debt, unless it's like stupid?
But do we care about the paintings?
No, but he might like us better if we're like, these are so great, I'll take them, as opposed to being like, here, take this trash bag.
No,
we
but
don't want it. He's trying to push us to buy
The
some.
paintings are already bought, though. That's why Doji is in debt.
Well.
If we return If we return the paintings,
They're on credit. Yeah.
we could return these and buy our own paintings, and not just give him the money for in-debt stuff because he doesn't know we have the paintings. So if we just cover the debt, then we don't get paintings. And he's just like, okay, now you want to buy a painting? If we return the paintings and then buy other paintings, then we've doubled our chances of having a shady ally who can help us.
All right, we'll do it your way.
I
think it's fine. I
I'm
think it's fine.
offering the idea.
All right.
Just do it.
Idea. We have the paintings that Doji bought.
We assume they're the paintings that Doji bought.
We assume. So if we
Return them.
return these, would that be good for you?
Would that balance out the debt? Zero it out?
I mean, I would much rather the paintings be displayed in town for others to come buy the works. But
So
yes,
how about-
as long as they are undamaged, I will clear his name and take them back. Why do you protect him, magistrates? I
don't-
thought you were searching for him.
We don't protect him.
We don't necessarily protect them. We just don't want any of your paintings to go to waste. So we'd rather you have them back. In fact, how much are these paintings?
We didn't know he was in debt for the paintings until you just told
Appropriate
us.
price of paintings.
Okay.
1 boo.
Well, if you want them displayed, maybe
That's probably way too much. Yeah.
That's like
One-
crane painting.
Yeah.
1 boo for 5 paintings.
I mean, yeah, 1 boo for all 5 might be okay. Because that's...
Yeah.
1 boo for all 5. Yeah. That'd probably
That'd be fair. If he's a mediocre crane painter.
well, then how about we just buy them off of you?
And we'll
If
display
they're
both.
if they're not paid for, then they're still your property.
That would
and we like
indeed
them.
be better. I am all about moving merchandise.
Well, I would hate for them to go to waste.
Give him the appropriate amount, please.
I will give him. I'll give him a boo and 5 zinni off the top.
Every time.
Hey, well, I mean,
Keep the change.
for be you filthy animal. No, I'll give him the 5 zinni for the amicable exchange and for future amicability.
Okay.
Insert proper English there,
Alright,
or
so...
proper Japanese in this case.
Okay, so that's good for you guys for right now.
Yeah,
We've made 1 ally.
Derek is...
made a 5 zenny ally.
Derek, you're getting there
About 10
first,
minutes of
so I
mess.
want to just cover what you're gonna do before we switch to them.
We know where Amano is at, and we have 5
That seems to be the common
Dope.
in Slow Tide Harbor. On your way to the Waiting Cat gambling house, you pass several people who are openly inebriated. Whether on sake or opium is hard to tell. A burst of loud voices, laughter, and groans greet you as you pass into the gambling den. People of all stations are crowded shoulder to shoulder around low tables. Staff with headbands around their foreheads kneel at the head of each table, calling the bets and throwing dice. The rattle of dice is met with a chorus of noise from the customers. There is a Ronin as the bouncer, but he does not resemble the descriptions of Hade.
Okay, well, but before I get there, though,
That's my monster. I'm not wasting.
Well, the bouncer and Hade were 2 different people, right?
Right, basically I'm just introducing a third Ronin into the mix.
Well, there was always Bouncer
Case-
Ronin, Other Ronin, and Hade Ronin.
But we might not have gotten.
No, there was Bouncer Ronin,
Missing Ronin,
Missing Ronin,
and
Yeah.
Hade.
and Hade Ronin.
Yeah, and this is Bouncer Ronin, or you're introducing a 4th Ronin who's also a bouncer.
No, just...
So that's the bouncer, okay.
Yeah, this is... Yeah, but anyways, what were you doing?
I'm sorry,
over
I
there?
thought that it was not the one that we were like...
No, it's
thinking
not
of-
Hade Ronin, and it's
Sure.
not
I
Missing
am
Ronin.
using my
it's
new
Bouncer
Ronin.
technique, Mask of the
This is
Wind.
not
As I
the
come
Ronin
around the
of the
corner, I make myself look and sound like the young boy from the tavern.
Oh,
Oh.
snap. Okay.
And then I,
What was his name?
Didn't get it.
boy.
No, I did. I know, I didn't give it to him on purpose. I don't know it. I'd let Derek name him. Since Derek is him now.
Yep.
Quancy.
So she.
So Quancy's the other one.
Quancy was the other one.
Quancy.
Quancy's spent by by Nick.
So
Hanging out with the
she
horse.
says to the guy,
Quancy.
Quancy, get it?
So yeah, I just walk up to the main guy and just wave when I walk in.
Okay.
I notice that.
You get a few waves and a few nods. It is a little crowded, but eventually there's a table that you can jump into.
Sure. Like anybody that kind of waves and nods and like somewhat notices that I'm here. I just go over and I say hi, and I just ask if it's like, hey, have you seen Amanu around?
Well, you'll get another like, haha, I snuck away from your mom again,
Yeah,
boy,
sure,
huh?
yeah.
Jump on in on this.
Yeah, sure.
I'm happy to take your money again.
Yeah, I'll sit down. It's like hey, and I sit down. It's like, yeah, my mom was looking for Amanu. Anybody see him around lately?
Oh, let's see. Would they know who he
It's about
is?
to get real good at gambling real fast.
Oh wait, I have to add. I'm about to deck somebody at this table here pretty soon.
Just flip it.
You guys show up, you're like, got the opium, and the big place is on fire. Shit.
I want you to just like pick up the dice after the caller rolls them and just
Don't ask,
re-roll
so
them.
instead it's over.
You're like,
Nope, you just take them and walk away.
He reaches in and pulls out fake dice.
oh.
That'll be the best escape.
All right, what was I looking for? I don't remember now. Oh, I'm
Derek
looking
loses a
at
hand. He's like,
wood.
he stabs a guy next to him in the hand. It's like, ah!
Derek loses so bad he stabs himself and then dies because that's what he needs to
So
do.
he's gonna say Amano. He's like that crane artist. Not seen him in months. He's too far in his pipe to gamble. He has no extra money.
It's like, yeah, he's been, like, he hanging around with that Hayes still, as, you know, however we bet on this dice game.
Yeah, well, Hayden's another one that crawled into his pipe. Last time I seen him, he couldn't even stand up straight.
He crawled into his pipe. I like that. I'm gonna use that.
Okay, I guess I'll make
For all
a
those
game, a
opium
gambling
users, you
game.
know?
Not like, is it something where we bet on someone rolling the dice, or do we
Yeah,
roll
I
the
mean,
dice
there's no
ourselves?
specifications.
Okay,
it's
just a games roll?
It's just, yeah, just be a games roll. It's the caller's gonna take everybody's bets and roll the dice. It sounds like it's just a straight up. Everyone's betting on a number, then he rolls it, and that number pays out.
Sure. Okay.
It's like poor man's roulette, you know.
Gotcha.
Like at the fair when the mouse runs into the hole.
Excuse me?
you never did that?
No.
Never saw
Well, I don't go to
You
fairs
ever had it run
often,
under your
but what does
hole?
that mean? You go to the fair, you watch mice run into holes.
Yeah, you pick the like number or whatever,
Yeah.
and then they let the
They
mouse
let the
out,
mouse
and then
go,
it like
and it has to,
runs
like, go
into
through
a
the maze, and
hole,
it's like,
whatever
oh.
hole it goes into is the winner, and you get like a goldfish.
I got 3
Yeah.
successes.
Never heard about the
First
mouse
one.
crawling into the pipe?
3 successes.
Yeah.
Well,
or unless you just want to do that instead of by hand, just
The
if
only
you want to
mice
do
I
it in
have
general.
are
I also am spending one opportunity to notice see if I can notice if the dice are weighted or anything like that. If this game is anyhow rigged in any sort of way.
it doesn't seem like it's rigged in any way, and with 3 successes, I will say that you come out a little bit, a few pennies more than you came in. You didn't lose big, you didn't win big.
Okay.
But you're a little bit better than when you came in. You know,
Okay.
instead of having $1, now you got $1.25.
Oh, and you paid for now the kid that was watching the horse. You didn't lose any money on that. Horse boy.
I suppose in general, like just okay. So it looks like most of them are going to be where these guys are heading.
we're gonna run into everyone.
Yeah.
I hope there's also a gang war going on when we show up.
Yeah, I guess I just make a comment about how it's like, yeah, some of these guys owe the end money, like Fubatu, and no one can find these guys anywhere. I was just hoping that maybe someone heard something. I'm just name dropping a lot.
Gonna get this kid's asses kicked.
Let's see.
Well, maybe they won't come to gambling dens anymore.
Yeah, if you can find Hayden, I'd ask him. He's the one that's mixed in with that crowd. You know, not everybody in this town's on drugs, son. Don't do drugs.
Most of them.
Now he launches into a lecture about how you should
like-
not do drugs.
Stay in school.
Don't do drugs, lights up his pipe. It'll
Throws another.
You need to get out, you need to
table.
get out of this town, son. It's gonna ruin you.